The biggest scam in America is financing a car that is above your means because one dealer is telling you that's how you build your credit.
I don't care that I have a $700 car note. I don't care because I'm in this car a lot, right? Think about it. We commute to work, to the gym, to the stores. We're in this car 1-2 hours every day.
What is my worst financial decision in my 20s? Well, back in 2019, I decided to lease a brand new Lexus. Looking back at it now, I'm just like, what the fuck was I thinking?
What's up YouTube, my name is Happiness and welcome to my channel. So we're going to look at these car notes that are so expensive. Like, I know you like yourself the M4, I know you like yourself the Dodge Ram, I know you like yourself the Dodge Challenger or Skip Cat, but imagine paying a car note of $750 per month. That is crazy. That is really crazy.
What? What?
And you'll find yourself in that situation whereby you can no longer pay off that car, and now the repo man is coming to fetch the car. So yeah, guys, that is the case nowadays whereby if you miss your payment, your car will get repossessed. Like in this video, whereby you know that once you skip 3 months, at least 3 months, your car is going to be repossessed. And at the end of the day, you don't want to get in that situation whereby you find yourself working with your own 2 feet. So guys, let's check these videos so that you can understand why do people like to put themselves into so much financial strain to buy these expensive cars. So let's check these videos out. You can see we are at the Mazda website, and now we're going to look at the CS5. You see, as you can check, the CS5 goes for 28,000 for the lowest spec CS5, and the most expensive CS5 goes for 40,000 Preferably, I would go for the carbon edition for 32,000 But if you go to a second-hand dealership, you can get the very exact same carbon edition for 16,000 which is half the price, which means that you'll be paying $300 a month. And if you might check the car, it does look like the carbon edition, if you might check it. So yeah, guys, I don't feel that you have to pay close to $1,000 for a car of your dreams. I mean, you just go to a second-hand dealer and you can get it for a very, very cheap price. Since also considering you have to include the tracker, the maintenance cost, and the insurance. But yeah, guys,
The biggest scam in America is financing a car that is above your means because one dealer is telling you that's how you build your credit. Imagine buying a car of $30,000. After 2 years of solid payments, you are still owing $40-something thousand on that car. If you're not a businessman, you have no reason of even financing a car at all. Look for a small car, buy it and buy it outright. All you need is just free movement. You get to the point now, the credit you are killing yourself to build so bad will end up building you when they take that car away from you. Your credit will fall from 850 to 300. You get to the point now, you see these lenders, bank, and all those kind of people, they are the biggest corporate scam in America. I'm telling you. And your dealers, the dealers that is telling you to finance it, you know why they are telling you to finance it? Not because they love you, but because they have some percentage from your stupidity. You get to the point now, you have no reason to finance a car at all if you are not a businessman, because as a businessman you have a way of writing it off at the end of the year when you file your tax. You get to the point now, you are not supposed to be driving your dream car when you cannot afford it yet. It is better to invest in house than investing in car. Financing car in America is the biggest scam. The biggest scam. I'm telling you, that's how they get you all. You get to the point now.
so yeah, guys, I do believe that what this guy is saying about buying a car from a dealership is the most biggest scam. And whereby he advised that you should rather buy a second-hand car from a small car to which you will have mobility. And I do agree with that. You really need a small car to which can assist you with mobility. But remember one thing, that buying a car which is second-hand can give you the very same problems that you end up wishing you have bought a brand new car. Imagine you buying a car for 2K or 2K, but sudden like the cost of the car for repairing it costs you roundabout as you buying a brand new car. So
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
there is some stuff that you have to think about. And when this guy, the next video, you'll see that a car that is second hand, that is a cheap car, can give you a whole lot of problems.
If you guys are buying cars off Facebook Marketplace, then like, you guys really need to be careful, because like what just happened to me, I don't want that to happen to anybody else. I ended up buying this car a couple of days ago for $2,000 off this guy. The guy didn't seem like that dodgy. He seemed alright. Like he was there with his partner and his 2 kids, but basically brought the car, and then as I was driving it home, it started to overheat, so pulled over, and then there was like smoke pouring out from under the bonnet. So I kind of left the car for a couple of hours, came back, the coolant was bone dry, so I filled it up with like a lot of water, tried to start the car, it wouldn't start. So I got my mate to come and we tried to jump start it, still wouldn't start. So at that point I just called a tow truck, took it back to my house, and I got a mechanic to come look at it. And he basically said that the head gasket is blown and it needs a whole new engine. And the guy I bought it off said like the car was completely fine, there was no issues with it. But that's the thing, like when I was buying it, I kind of had this like gut feeling that like, oh, I don't know if I should buy this, but I just needed a daily car at the time, because there was like a few red flags from the guy which I kind of ignored. Like I remember I looked at the car for about 20 minutes, and like 2 different times he said, oh hey man, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but like I really need to go, like I got stuff to do, so if you don't want to buy it, someone else is going to buy it. So I thought that was kind of weird. And the other thing was as well is that I went to like take off the radiator cap to like see if there was coolant in it, which is what I would normally do if I was looking at a car. And as I was about to do it, he's like, oh, don't do that, like the engine's real hot, like you don't want to do that, you're going to burn yourself. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. It's weird as well, because I've helped so many of my mates buy used cars and never had any issues. And I've been working on cars for 10 years now. I just thought like this would never happen to me. But it just goes to show you that not everybody has your best interests in mind, and you know, some people are going to sell you a car that they know that has issues with it, and this guy like definitely knew that this car had issues, and he obviously just wanted to get rid of it. So just if you guys are buying cars off Facebook Marketplace, just please be careful, and you know, bring somebody that's a mechanic, or even just go to AA and get a pre-purchase inspection, because I don't want this to happen to anybody else.
All right, Ashley, what car do you drive and what's your monthly payment?
I drive a 24 Altima and my car payments is $730.
All right, what car you drive there and what's your monthly payments?
All right, I got a big boy scat. Monthly payment $900 a month.
Taylor,
What's up?
what car you driving? What's your monthly payment?
I drive a 2023 Honda Civic Sport hatchback and my payment is $565.
Ain't nothing wrong with having a car note. We're adults, we got to be able to get places, so we got to have a car. And if we're not in the position to just buy the car outright, then we got to have a car note. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, for me, it's like, when the hell did these car notes get this goddamn expensive? I don't have no car notes no more, and I'm going to try my hardest to never have a car note again. I got 2 cars that run perfectly fine. We good. We don't need no cars right now. By the time we actually do need another car, hopefully I can just buy those cash the way that I did these 2 cars. But for real, the last time I had a car note, my car note was $332. I don't see nobody saying they pay anything less than $400 these days. I'd be sick if I went to go finance a car and they said my payments were going to be $700. I'm not doing it. There's no way in hell. I couldn't justify that. No, I'm not doing it. What type of job y'all be having though? Because I be seeing so many people on this app talking about money and how they need more money, but y'all be having these crazy ass car payments. Something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up.
Yeah, man, I also agree with this guy. Having a car note of $750, that is a lot. Even you heard that guy who in the dealership, they asked him, what car do you drive? And he said that he's driving a big boy Scapt. I mean, like for $950. That's a lot. So yeah, guys, for myself, man, I'd rather go for like when I showed you that Mazda CX-5 for $300. I'll go for that. The highest for me would be $300. I mean, like a car note of $750 going to $1,000. That is really a lot. That is really a lot. And just considering not including the maintenance, the insurance, the car tracker, that is really a lot.
I don't care that I have a $700 car note. I don't care, because I'm in this car a lot, right? Think about it. We commute to work, to the gym, to the stores. We're in this car 1-2 hours every day. Best believe that I'm going to drive something that I like and that I'm comfortable in. And I don't care about that Apple CarPlay, whatever everybody's obsessed with. What I care about is that my windows roll up and down, that I don't have any check engine lights and that my brakes aren't screeching, because having an unreliable car is inconvenient. Trust me, I've had my handful of cash cars. I've been in hoopties. It was all that I could afford back then. Car troubles were the worst. So yeah, I'll pay my $700 car note, and best believe, yes, I am going to buy the maintenance package because my car needs to be on schedule for its maintenance. And listen, the real flex is buying a nice car cash, right? But we don't all have it like that, but we can afford a little, $700 payment. And I'm cool with that. Y'all are gonna come for me, but y'all have fun on the side of the road. No, I'm just kidding.
I just seen a video that said young people be hustling backwards. Cause how you go and get the crib but ain't got the car yet, and now your money getting drained cause you... I just got one question. If you didn't have a crib or a car, which one would you go get first? Like, what's your process? If you didn't have none of the resources that you do have or that you don't have and you're working on getting, what's going to be the very first thing that you stack up for? Because I feel like when you got a car first, you can just make stuff happen. Like, the moves can just align so smoothly. And this is no judgment zone, but I do feel like a lot of young people be flexing backwards, hustling backwards. How you got a pocket full of money, but you still ain't got the crib and you still don't got a car yet? But you out here flexing. You got to stack to your ear your pictures with a fresh fit on. But the homie still got to pick you up to... Your homegirl still got to... And again, this is a no judgment zone, but they kind of ate with that comment because young people do be hustling backwards.
What is my worst financial decision in my 20s? Well, back in 2019, I decided to lease a brand new Lexus. Looking back at it now, I'm just like, what the was I thinking? And to make it worse, I decided to buy it after the lease had ended. Let me explain why it was such a terrible idea. So here's the thing. Back then, I was naive, I was young, I thought leasing was the perfect solution for me to be able to drive a nice car. The monthly payments were a lot lower than if I had bought the car. And I don't know, I just felt like I was treating myself. I thought like, hey, I got investing money now. I can definitely afford this. I didn't realize that leasing was the most expensive way to drive a car. When you lease, you're paying to borrow the car. At the end of the lease, you paid thousands of dollars and you still don't own the car. On top of that, there are mileage limits, there are fees for wear and tear. It's just a lot. And of course, I didn't think about it at the time. I was just really excited to drive a fancy car. The red interior literally sold me. At the end of my lease, I decided to make another bad financial decision by actually buying it, because after making the lease payment and financing the purchase, I ended up paying way more than what the car is worth. I am never doing that again because I am running this car to the... Looking back, I realized that I just got caught up with driving a shiny new car, because honestly, that car did not make me any happier or make me feel more successful. It definitely drained money that I could have used to save and invest. I'm gonna be driving this car forever until it dies.
Okay guys, there you go. There you go. Having a car note of way too much money is a bad decision. Thinking of if you still want to get your life in order, because remember that a car is not everything. You have to build to buy a crib, a house, and also like, why would you roll around buying an expensive car with knowing that there's a possibility that you might get an accident with it? What's the point of that, by the way? And also for myself, I do believe that buying secondhand, not brand new, because you also save. Because I mean, like a secondhand car can go a long way, if you might think about it, because you do get really good secondhand cars nowadays. But also, when that lady was talking about leasing a car, I mean, like, that's for a business. Mostly businesses do that, to lease a car. And I heard that nowadays that most entrepreneurs, they lease cars because they know that a car is worthless. Even I remember that when I used to work at this restaurant, our owner used to tell us that don't buy a car, an expensive car. Buy a car to which can assist you with mobility, because a car is not everything. You find nowadays the youngsters that buy these expensive Golf GTIs and Audis, but forgetting the fact that they have not gotten a house, they have not done so much for themselves, but they rather live in a house that is unfinished, to which they are renting out, and buy an expensive car. How make that make sense for me? Make that make sense for me. But despite that, guys, that is all that I can say, that sometimes in life, you just have to think. Think forward, don't think backwards. Like when the lady was saying that, why would most of the youth nowadays be flexing money and working on 2 feet? Does not make sense at all. But thinking of the effect of having a car, it is a must to have a car. But think wisely when you're buying a car. So that's all that I can say, guys. Thank you for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe, and let's meet up to the next video, and peace out.